How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Sazastical. This is Rimworld, all the expansions, no mods. We're going to go straight into it and have some fun today. So we're going to go straight into a new colony and we are going to try the new, we're going to call it a vampire because my dyslexia will just not allow me to pronounce this. Bruh. When a dark stranger offered you a cure for your cancer, you were ready to agree to anything. He made you into a vampire. An immortal blood drinker hated by 1,000 religions. That's going to be fun. You hid your condition for years, but eventually a hunter tracked you down. Stowing away on the first starship leaving the system, you barely escaped alive. So, we have unique strengths and weaknesses, which makes this a difficult scenario. So we start as new arrival, that's fine. Start with one adult or child and another colonist of any age. We start with the research death rest. Get quite a bit of silver to start. Some packs, because I think that's our blood packs and whatnot. Steel, wood, components, medicine, all good. But yeah, that's all fine, so we'll click next. We'll go Randy random. We'll go losing is fun, custom, threat scale 500%, because we're here to play, party people. Hot damn! I'm not going to change anything like this. I'm just literally going to just put threat scale 500%, Randy random, reload anytime because it's YouTube or recording. I don't want to lose an episode because the recording fails, that sort of stuff. Let's click next. Although I would argue Cassandra's harder. I think the only thing about Randy's harder earlier in the game. Later in the game, I don't think so. But let me know. Right, next we go with the same seed we go all the time, Tazastical, because apparently I've got no factions. Why have we got no factions? Oh no, I'm clicking X. Just ignore I did that. Oh, I just went back and all done. Didn't need a cut. I'm having a meltdown already. I thought there was like X's and don't worry. Right, 50% of the world. Everything else is normal. Tazastical's the seed. Let's generate. So here we go. The only thing I do know, because I haven't played this scenario before, is that the vampires, and yes, we will be calling them vampires, are required to be in the darkness. They need dark light and stuff like that. Now, I don't think there's particularly... This might be a nice way to do like an ice sheet or something like that. But we won't. We're not going to do all-round growing this time, as we did that last time, so I feel like we need to mix it up, and then that's another challenge on top of that. I would like a biome that I haven't really done before. Rainforest could be quite interesting. Tropical rainforest. Could do tropical rainforest. What's that over there? Desert. Tropical rainforest. Large hills or mountains? The mountain's got limestone, granite, slate. I don't really want year-round, though. I suppose I'm going to get that if I go tropical, aren't I? Temperate forest. There we go. So we got half the year we can't grow. Although I think we're cannibals, so it's not really going to matter, is it? But we could go somewhere really, really bad. No, we'll do... We're cannibals. We don't need to worry about growing, really, do we? So I'm pretty sure non-cannibal food will then get us miserable anyway. So then do we want to ice sheet it or desert it? What, like extreme desert? Extreme desert? Which doesn't seem that extreme with the temperature, I'll be honest. Hills desert. Extreme desert here, but it's not. Average temperature is still pretty low. I'm feeling like extreme desert. I'm just trying to get one that the temperature is actually quite hot at. It doesn't seem like I'm going to get that, is it? Try here. No. In the game like wants to play ball, which is fine, but yeah, we're gonna do extreme desert, all the fun stuff that gives us, and we'll go mountainous, extreme desert, year-round growing though, but I don't think it's really going to impact us And now it's just a case of trying to find... So marble would be really nice. I think I'd prefer granite being the most popular block, with granite being the toughest. So something like here, I think, is what we're going to do. Mountainous granite. So granite's the toughest, marble's the most beautiful. Limestone can just be a throwaway one, that's absolutely fine. Year-round growing, because I'm a hypocrite. Desert. Oh, we did want extreme though, didn't we? Extreme desert. Limestone and marble. Does have caves. Prefer not to do caves. If I find one with granite without caves. No, it might be a marble. Granite and slate. We might have to do granite and slate down here. Extreme desert. I think I like that. Next to a road, which is very convenient for rushing through. The only problem with picking like tiles like this is what we're going to see is a lot of events are going to happen back here, which is going to take a long time to travel. So we will have to think about that. But I think we're making the right decision to do what we're doing here. I suppose, unless we want it to be here, which is still mountainous. It's a little bit closer to neighbours. I think we'll stick with what we had here. Extreme desert, mountainous, granite and slate, so no marble, but that's absolutely fine. It's not a be-all and end-all by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, we will go advanced. One more up, because bigger is better. And then next. So here we go. So we are just going to pick... I feel like we're just going to do blood worshippers. We're not going to go too crazy. Is it going to show us? So blood worshippers... A blood feeder in the colony. What's that? Oh, they're happy if blood feeders are in the colony. Gotcha. We might have to have a look at that more when we jump in. So, this is our vampire. Possessions, 12 hemo packs. And refined hemogen, special container that prevents spoilage. Cool. Consumes it to restore their internal hemogen stores. So they've obviously got a certain limit, perhaps. You're a psychopath. You're incapable of dumb labour and cleaning. I'm going to keep this just like this. I'm not going to do too much reshuffling here. And abilities, we have blood feed. So bite the target. Target will lose blood and will be horrified. I hope so. I don't know. Maybe some people that tickles their fancy, but not me, party people. Can only target non-hemogenic humans. Okay. Then we've got use special glands in the wrist, quickly tend someone's wound. That could be very, very good. Implant genes. Implant this person's xenogens into a willing subject. That's cool. That's cool. So I wonder how many vampires we're going to want in a group. That will be interesting. Long jump. Love that. You know me, party people. Big fan of like jump packs and stuff like that. Just to be able to move around and combat so much easier. Piercing spine, sorry. Chemical reaction to launch a bony spine at the target. Spine exits through the skin. Okay. It's surprisingly easy to aim. Right, looking at this, there's not much we can't do. There's a lot we can do. So I actually think this is not a bad person. So then we have one person with us, which I imagine is going to be our like blood farm. Now, the only thing that I've seen is we are mountainous and we haven't got a miner, which is going to be incredibly awkward. So I would like to shuffle this and hopefully get a miner. So that's one. Slow learner, and you want more food. You are double passion in construction. I think we've got to take you. You're only one passion in mining, which is a bit awkward. But at least you could do the things that a vampire can't do. This is the vampire playthrough, just get with the program. You're a baseliner, which is fine. I like leaving things as plain as possible because yes, we could go in and change it, but I like us doing that manually just because I find that a little bit, personally, I find that more entertaining rather than starting with the best stuff. I like to get ourselves to the best. The best of the best of the best with honour. Right. Let's start. So, we've been through the story, we read it beforehand, so I won't read that again. So, stowing away on the first, so I'll just read the last sentence, just to remind us, and then the last paragraph. Stowing away on the first starship leaving the system, you barely escaped alive. Then came the crash. Only a few made it to the escape pods. Holder and Phlegm. His name's Phlegm, don't even question it. Then came the crash. Only a few made it to the escape pods. You land on an unknown Rimworld and find that you are not alone. What will you do with the blood you need to survive? Which sounds pretty epic, let's be honest. Okay. There we go. Holder and Phlegm. Let's get to it. So, the first thing that we want to do, or the first thing that we should always do when we arrive anywhere, is have a look around. So, this is lots of mountains, as promised, so like that. I always like when you can find an indent like this if it had a steam geyser in. Obviously, lack of wood, because we are extreme desert. Temperature at the moment is only 6 degrees, though I don't think it's going to be anything absolutely huge. Mechanoid transponder in here. So what I'm thinking about for this playthrough is we're probably going to lean into the vampireness. Now what I mean by that, we're probably going to do psychic powers, that sort of stuff. I just did a playthrough where we have mechs and stuff like that, so we'll probably avoid that. I don't mind in here, in all honesty. It's a nice enclosed space. The only problem with it, because I do like that steam geysers there, I think otherwise we're not using the mountain. So I think this little chasm in here is going to be perfect. Even helps that it's got so many components nearby. We are going to have to go into the mountain fairly quickly. With the lack of wood resources and the building resources, I feel like we're going to be a bit silly-billy if we don't just go into the mountain straight away. So, first thing that I would like to do is put a stockpile down. Goes without saying. Work schedules, I will leave it like this for the time being. We've just got the one constructor, the cook, the hunt. You won't haul though, which is going to be ever so negative. I will put you on mine just for the time being. What is your construction level? 2. Your mine is absolutely rubbish, but I still will leave you on it to be able to do it. Then what we will do is allow all these resources. So, we're going to have to build a very, very basic garrison. So I'd like to come in... Let's just come in 5 for the time being. Because what I would like to do is leave a little bit of a gap. Just so we can put a very bog standard kill box in. So I like a 2x2 kill box. So we'd have a door here. I have to think out loud when I do stuff like this. Pretty sure that's the way to do it. So we'd need a very basic kill box. So, or is it a 3? God, I'm under pressure. I'll leave it like that. We're not going to mine it yet anyway, but it's just so we have the room for a kill box. Which is just going to be traps early on. With that being said, we will then have a very basic garrison. Here, we'll start with a 7x7 to hope it gets done. I will actually take Holder off of mine because I want to make sure Phlegm gets this first bit and not Holder. Problem is Holder won't even haul, which is ultra negative. So what can we get Holder to do? We can get Holder to hunt. Let's take a look at our ideology because we didn't get a very good look at it. So yeah, we do prefer dark light. So going into the mountains is going to be a big win-win. Combat in darkness preferred. So shooting accuracy outdoors, darkness plus 25%. Melee hit chance, outdoors lit. So we get big losses for anything lit. Okay, so what that tells me is we really need to make sure everything is inside our base. Okay, blood feeders revered. So blood feeders master +2. So Phlegm must be getting quite a lot of... No blood feeder master. Okay, so we'll need as soon as possible. So we'll need a ritual spot to just put you as the leader. That will get rid of that first bit. But more importantly, we need to get into here. And holder, plant cut and stuff like that. We haven't got any trees. Anyway, let's get to it. Bit nervous about. And let's go speed 3. So Phlegm's going to come down here. Holder's not really doing anything, which doesn't make me feel great. Alright, I'll put you on mining now. Actually, if I take Phlegm off that, put Holder on construction, we do have some resources, correct? So we haven't got much wood. Not much steel, so we'll use wood. And let's just have a door there. Holder needs you already. Yeah, so sunlight sensitivity -6 and the blinding light -8. Yeah, we need to get in here as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's going to get botched, but at least Holder is doing something rather than nothing. I think that's going to be a big, big part. Go on, Holder, I believe in ya. Ah!
Everything is garbage.
Not good, Holder. Not good. You can do it. I believe in you. A vampire that can't build a wooden door. It makes sense because he's scared of the splinters. They're like stakes. Phlegm, what are you doing? Going for a walk? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Have you no? Oh, you're new. This is a new colony. You're not used to me. Get to work. Yeah, because I want that mine so then Holder can actually like jump in. Don't say you've wasted all that wood. Just about to cry. If you botch another one, I'm putting you in the bin. There we go. Right, now Holder will help with the mining. Obviously, Holder is going to be hella slow. Apparently, I still use hella because I'm a bad boy. Just 1 mining, so yeah, really, really bad. Because this has been so slow. Right, Phlegm, come down here. I know you want to eat. Apparently eating is important to you. But we're inside. I would like to get beds up before we... So get steel beds there. And we'll get a steel bed there. We'll get a dark torch there. So at least we've got something like day 1. I will then put Phlegm on to construct, take Holder off. Phlegm already working on it. Perfect. Hold left shift. Work on all this. Then we get the 2 beds. Holder, you're a bit. We will get the beds up. Right, come build a bed. Yeah, because you're all the way there. Right, there we go. Prioritize working on the bed. Set owner Holder, so at least Holder is like not sleeping on the floor. Start death rest. Didn't actually even need the sleep, you scoundrel. Right, then Phlegm. Build the dark torch. There we go, lovely. Love the blue light. Look at that, party people. Love the way that looks. Bring it on. Holder gets sleep. Let's go to needs. Yeah, okay. Okay, not too bad. Revered, blood feeder. Let them worship me, feeding upon them. Oh, I was reading that. So will Holder automatically feed on Phlegm, or am I going to like need to like encourage that? Probably going to need to encourage it, aren't I? Right, so Holder's doing a little bit of mining. We'd like that mining to go up a hell of a lot quicker. The temperature inside is 23 degrees. The temperature outside is 16. The next goal, how much steel have we got over here? 110. How much wood? 130. They go to furnitures. Oh, it's not actually as much wood as I thought, only 28. Yeah, let's get that up. 2 stalls. We'll settle that for hauling. Let's cancel some of this. Cancel this. Let's just make a little room and then we can actually get stuff sorted. Let's get a dumping stockpile here. What are the wildlife on here? Just iguanas at the moment. Okay. So let me have a look at my ideology one more time. Cannibalism is accepted, but not required. Insect meat is not. So we can eat humans. Okay, let me go to the world map. Let me remind myself of the growing. Year-round growing. Okay. Ideology. Is there anything about us eating? We don't like NutriPaste. Okay. Fungus is despised. Just making sure that there isn't anything. Corpses are ugly, but you'll eat humans.
You serious?
Fair enough. Eclipse is beautiful. Okay. We have got a mining specialist, which is humorous to say the least. Okay. Right, so we got a table. We will need to haul stuff just to make stuff a little bit prettier. It's fine. We'll need to get stone cutting done at some point. I would like some stuff just hauled for the time being. It just makes it awkward with Holder not able to haul, which makes me then wonder. We probably... So... come to daddy. We'll have a proper look at that at some point. We probably should get a simple research bench up sooner rather than later. We're trying to be semi-efficient with how much we mine and do here. But with Holder, not really got that much to do. We need to make sure that he's not just standing around being idle for the sake of it. Otherwise, that's not good for anyone. Phlegm, I'm going to take you off of mining just for the time being. Just as stuff is getting hauled, is getting jammed. So does phlegm get a negative from being outside? You do. Okay. So eventually we're going to want to bring everything inside and pretend that outside doesn't exist. Right, there we go. Production. So, furniture. Wooden store. So at least then we can get research up, which I think we can all agree is a good idea. We will need some recreation. Right, there we go. Got enough wood for this. Please say we do.
Bruh.
Awkward. Okay. Production. Luckily we can just make it out of steel. 100 steel though. That's our wood stockpile's gone. Have we got the 100 steel laying around? No. So we will have to do some mining. It looks like the closest set of steel to us is there. So let's order this, get a bunch of steel and rock down to Il. Iguana just ate that meal. Right, Holder, you're wandering and bored. Can you equip the longsword just so you have a weapon, please? That would be great. I assume Phlegm is prioritizing this. You are perfect, so at least we can get Holder on research at...
That is blasphemous!
Really? Just build it. Don't botch it, build it. That's where you're going wrong. That's where you're going wrong. You're botching stuff. If you build stuff, it's just better. It's just better. Hey, not too bad. I think I forgot what it's like after having like full colonies, what it's like to only have a couple of people, and progress is a little bit slow. We won't be mining all this steel. I just want enough steel currently just to build this. And then I'll be happy. Got 50 steel there. 60, 70, 80. A couple more squares and we should be pretty cushy. And the game did say these do deteriorate because they're not in the side, which is fine. They're deteriorating pretty fast though, aren't they? Make a stockpile here. Clear all. Critical. What's it going to be under? Oh, right there.
You serious?
Okay, so critical, so they come inside. I feel like they're important not to let just deteriorate. Should have enough steel, so I'm going to cancel that. Because then we'll probably do some more mining afterwards just to make sure this room is a little bit bigger. Because it's a bit cramped. We don't want to sleep on top of each other. Because we're sleeping on top of each other and not even in the fun way. Then, because we're on 500% difficulty, we are going to prioritize getting a kill box up. Because I don't want this colony to end. You've just had me waffle for like 24 minutes. So, it can't end yet, party people. But Holder is bored. I'm hoping Flem is going to get this research table up so then we can start research. Not quite sure what we're going to start first. In all honesty. Which is normally in most of my colonies, let's be honest. Right, we do need some power. We need ultimate power. Alright, that's up. So let's just pause and have a little wander. So power-wise, you know, we can go wind turbines. None of your colonists have the skills required.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Construction's free. I've got double passion, so what are we going to do for power? So what does the woodfield generator for? So we're going to need... Okay. This will need... Okay. Slight problems. We're going to solve it. I say that with no confidence, that's fine. So yeah, research. So what's going to be the most important thing currently? Smithing to make weapons, a helmet. A bad start. No point doing geothermal power or solar panels or stuff like that. I mean, it'll be ready for it, I guess. But then at least the smithing allows us to build something. Complex furniture, complex clothing we start with. Rather interesting. Let's start with smithing. What level do we need for solar panels? 6 and we're at 3. Let's go solar panels into batteries. So at least now Holder will have a job to do. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Needs-wise, 8 without a table, unsightly environment. We're now giving Flem a chance to actually haul stuff down, which is very positive. And then we're going to see what vampires have to offer us. Going to be fun. Having another look around the map, just in case we missed anything too fancy-dancy, but it doesn't look like we have. What we probably should do is go to Misk. No, not Misk. Ritual spot. Let's put that here. Holder. Right, what would... So if we go to ideology, what do you need to wear as our leader? It's just mask. Okay. I mean, I can do that now. It's not the right button whatsoever. Do that now. Oh, look at that. Don't know what it is, but they're having a party. It's a party atmosphere. We love it. Holder. Champion. Successful role change. So if I come into here and go production, we've got the hand tailor bench, which we still need wood to build it. We don't have the... Okay. No, I think kill box we need to prioritize next. So Holder, now take you off mine, now put Flem back on. Flem can then start building a very, very basic kill box. going to be awkward because this door is shut, but then they're going to attack it to get to us anyway. This can be outside quite a while. This is deteriorating. So Phlegm, can you... I'll deconstruct the ritual spot. Expand that zone. Perfect. Then he's stack in 10s, but there is a 10 stack outside. Tore them. Holder. Right, so here we go. This is the hemogen level, so we're 58 out of 100. Consume hemogen under 50, okay. Drains 10 a day. Hemogen can be increased by blood feeding from a human or consuming packs. You can obtain packs by using the extract hemogen. Oh. That's a long name. I do like the amount of different... Isla. It's a bit too close to something else. No comment. Nation of Blood. So there we go. Nation of Blood, Holder field. Because Holder's our leader. Nothing too fancy dancy. Yeah, you're not confused. This is speed 3. Haha, this is what early game is, though. I have to admit, I do like early game. I like to see how like bases evolve over time and what new ideas we have. We'll probably stick with a garrison for quite a while. Holders intellectuals at 9, not too bad. We'll get loads of research done. It's just trying to get Phlegm to the point where Phlegm will be useful. But does that mean... Does Holder need to eat as well? Yeah, does look like it. Outside, fertility, obviously not great, being extreme desert. Okay. Okay. Should have probably made a bow or something like that, but that's fine. Pillbox is the next aim of the game. Right, there we go. So that'll be the first kill box. It's going to be very tiny, but we just need to get some traps up. I might even queue them now, in all honesty. Going to be many, but just enough to keep us upright. Right, we do need to mine some more steel. And then Holder can research. Phlegm can do all the manual handling. Holder will do the research. I was about to say nitty gritty. Psychic smooth female. That's just Holder, isn't it? Do work drive. I'll do work drive on Phlegm. Do we just get a normal work drive, I assume? Yeah, research is normal. Yeah. Okay. Have a hemogen pack there. All. Then Holder, you must be getting negative. So you get a lot of positives. Hideous environment minus 15 is not great. Psychic smooth 19. Okay. Trapped indoors. Bit negative, but awful barracks. Well, now I just feel like my feelings are getting hurt. Right, Phlegm just needs to literally mine out this beginning bit of the kill box. And get ourselves some steel, and we'll be rock-a-locking. We probably need to... Will Holder do crafting? Okay, so I reckon probably next priority is going to be... I'm going to cancel these. Because the next priority will probably be getting stone cutting sorted. Obviously the food situation is a problem. Holder on mine as well, so we're going to make a spot here just to put a stone cutter's table down. Then we probably, wildlife, going to have to go beat some iguanas to death. And no, that's not a euphemism. Just to make sure we've actually got food. Apparently that's important. So what we should probably do is then make another room here for the kitchen, but that is not what I did, game. Just sent me into a heart attack. Electric stove, fuel stove. I'm not saying we wasted some of our wood, but I'm saying we wasted some of our wood. Flam, are you like magically a 6 construction? No. Maybe that's asking a bit too much. Can we even build the stonecutter's table yet? Yes, we can. So one problem at a time, I guess. We'll build that there. A steel butcher table, which does require some wood. Build that there. That can be outside, that's no worries. We'll need a steel door. Yeah. Just so then they go round the trap. So steel needs to be on the menu. Let's just cancel this for the time being. Because we will need a chunk of steel. We can also deconstruct this for steel. Pigs join.
Hot damn!
Oh, just 2. We'll have to just slaughter them then. Medicine deteriorating a little bit. Don't worry, we will put stuff on shelves and stuff. I just want to get this initial stuff sorted. Problem with me when I play this, I've got so many ideas, I want to get everything done at the same time. Build door. 7 wood there. Really enough, is it? Holder, digging at steel. Do work drive on phlegm while we're here. Lovely. Work drive for 3 days. Come and slay that iguana. Come slay that iguana. Don't eat. The wildlife. One's down here. Holder, how you doing health-wise? Fine. Come slay that one. The butcher table's going up, which is a good start. Butcher creature. Do forever. Well done, Holder. Sexy start. Strong start. Strong vampire start. I nearly went R like a pirate. Right, so how much steel do then we need for the stonecutter's table? 105, not too bad. Hang on. Just do one more, mate. And we're like... We've got a raid, which is actually very good. Venom Band. Just the one. They're just a waster. You're just a waste man. What? I don't know why I went Jamaican. If you can call that an accent. Go back into the messages. Were they attacking straight away? They are attacking immediately. With Holder a bit injured. So what I will do is I'll do the first zone of the campaign. We all like a good zone. Area 1. Area 1 will literally just be here. Just then when we're under attack, I can call everyone back. This does give us human meat, which we're fine with eating. Do we have... So we have piercing spine, but that looks like it's close combat. Can you heal yourself? No. Right, then use piercing spine. See how much damage it does. Oh, very nice. Oh, leave death straight away. Okay, it's a blood feed. You can only do it on people that will resist. Oh, did we just... You're not having a good time! The spine stabbed your right arm. Efficiency 0%. And then the next hit took your left arm off. Or like nearly off. Like, jeez. Bang, bang. That's how we do it. That's how we... Oh, you party people. You're all at your chairs celebrating. How are you doing health-wise? Fine, you're just starving to death. On the butcher table, can we do animal corpses? Older, because we are actually starving to death now. I'm told that's not great. I don't think we'll get a boost from raw cannibalism. But at least we're going to be able to eat. So we'll get a negative for eating raw stuff. We'll have a double check. 8 raw food minus 7, but at least you're not starving to death. Older. Or still butchering. I'll let you bring that iguana back. Disliked food. That just because it's raw though? Eight raw food. The only negative you have. Okay, but no more wildlife, but we got enough to get through like a couple of episodes. It'll be a little bit like this, but that's fine. Steel wise 75. Get that last one done, then hopefully we can get the stonecutter's table up, which means we can start making blocks. Probably should be a little bit more concerned about food than what I am. It's fine. Does Flem need a doctor holder? Can you come 10 to 10? Use your... Can we use the healing thing? Yeah, come use... Quickly tend someone's wounds. 1 wound tended. I'll do it again. Must have a tendable wound. Malnutrition going up or down? Down. Nice, nice, nice. Let's quickly go to research because I want to click on Death Rest to see if there's anything like we're missing out on at the minute. Those with the Death Rest gene must periodically undergo a special Death Rest coma that lasts several days. This research project will allow you to construct buildings which accelerate the coma. Ah. Okay. Sounds good to me. We will potentially be down to a few colonists. Right, so Stonecutter's table. I'm not too concerned with food. I know it's probably a little bit more dire, and a lot of this is going to spoil from being outside, but that's fine. Probably shouldn't have cut killed all the iguanas all at once, but it sort of is what it is at this point. Right, stonecutter's table. So we would just like, these are just granite. Yeah. So add bills, make granite blocks. Yes, please. Do until you have, for the time being, just make 50. For the time being. We are going to then start doing manual priorities. I would like, I was going to cook and everything, but I would like you to craft. And then if you're not doing anything, then just research, that's fine. At least you'll get to the important stuff beforehand. I'm going to put you a 1 on mind and then 2 on construction. The reason why I do that is because with this save, what we're probably going to find, you do have a double passion for research, but I need you to haul and clean. What we're going to find is if we do construction 1, mining 2, what will happen is when you need steel for a construction project, you're going to mine 1 bit of steel, then build it, and then repeat. Or at least then, as long as I don't overload you with mining tasks, which I will, let's be honest, we know me by now, party people. We should be A-OK. Now, we do need to make everything a little bit more beautiful than what it already is, but that is something we're going to have to work on. Moods are going down a little bit, so we will keep that in mind. And we've got granite blocks. Cool. So what is phlegm doing now? You're hauling still, so you're just hauling. That's absolutely fine. So structure, production, electric stove. And phlegm still needs construction level 6. And we're at 3, which is very, very awkward. Right. First priority, let's mine this. Let's get some kill box up. Now that door can then be held open. This is still classed as indoors. Research will go into batteries. And then we'll build a little room off the side where we can put all the meat, I guess. Transport pod crashed. At this moment in time, we're going to need the food more than anything, so we will just let you die, then come collect it. Did we collect the pigs in the end? Looks like we did. Bacon's on the menu, boys!
Hot damn!
Right, we are going to have a mood break in a minute. But what I would like to do is smooth surface really going to do anything? I don't think so. Production. Steel art bench. $125 steel. We're probably going to hit the mood break before we can deal with it. Fine. We probably should have prioritized that a little bit earlier, but that's absolutely fine. That got any beauty? An iron? 5. Claim. Reinstall. A little bit of beauty. Little bit of beauty. I don't think it's going to offset anything if we look at the beauty modifiers. Yeah, we're getting a lot of negatives. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get Phlegm to come in here. Let's try and clean this up a little bit. It's probably going to be a little bit redundant in all honesty. But it's a bit too filthy and I sort of understand why everyone's so miserable. I don't consume... Just trying to right click and hope we get majority of everything. Right, how's that for like beauty now? too bad, but still not great. Okay, unsightly environment is now -5, so we've offset that a little bit, so it's not as terrible, but still, you know, not great. So happy with that. Rescue. Where's the person up here? Make sure we allow that body. And we haven't even got any cactuses or anything like that. God, we wasted so much wood. 7 wood. How much do we need? For a fueled stove. What am I talking about? Just need steel. Gonna need wood to fuel it. We can't build that yet anyway. Okay. So right, let's mine that so we've got room for a cook station. We're just eating raw. No, we'll just continue with the plan. Continue with the plan. Need a meal source. Really? Really? Interesting. Older, what are you doing with your life? Butchering. Okay, perfect. That's actually helpful. 2 travelers are passing by. If they passed by a little bit closer, I would have killed them. Everyone is going to hate us this playthrough. Just don't even worry about it. Death rest. Meat is rotted away. Really much we can do about that at this moment in time. So, steel traps are the best traps because how much damage they do. They do trap damage 100. How much does granite do? 65. Not great, but is what we're going to have to do just for the start. So we actually have some traps up to defend ourselves. All we'll need to do is just go concrete. So the game will always follow the fastest path. So that's why I just put a little concrete there, because then the game will always stick to that path. The only time this kill box ever has any problems is when animals are actively hunting us. They will avoid the traps. I always find you have to leave these 2 gaps open. If you put a trap there for whatever reason, the game will hit the first trap and then it will stay away from them. But concrete to make this path the fastest. Yeah, just a very basic kill box. But early on, obviously later on this is useless. Right, we've got food binge, that's fine. It's not fine, but it's easier than crying. But we knew we were going to get a few mood losses just where we've prioritised things a little bit wrong. Especially the wastes of wood. We can deconstruct some of the wood in here. We are probably going to have to do, in all honesty. War merchant. It's too many to take them on, sadly. A lot of our meat is deteriorating. Doesn't bother me. Not deteriorating, rotting, sorry. Right. Doesn't, I suppose, help how hot it is outside. Flam, what is your construct? We are... The worst case scenario, we just make loads of blocks and just keep getting you to build stuff so we can get through this. Older, are you the best social? Yes, you are. Come and trade. Sell that, sell that. Do have a lot of that food. Take it all. We've got, luckily we start with quite a bit of silver. Flame bow. Loaded with incendiary arrows. Damage is 6. Damage is 11, but I suppose... Upon impact, they spray fuel around and ignite it. How much is it? Same as a short bow. I would like 1 short bow. I would like all your herbal medicine as well. If we had a freezer, I'd buy some of the wargs just to slaughter them. Might be an idea. No, we'll keep it like that for the time being. No, actually, we're going to need to do that. I'm going to waste some of our silver here, but at least then it reduces the value of the colony. Let's get 2 wargs. Reduces the value of the colony, which reduces how big the attacks are. And we've just got food out of it. So next priority, we are going to mine this out. Hold us hanging on their mood, awful barracks, ugly environment. Okay. Battery's done. Research. Yeah, probably pelican. That'd probably be really, really good. It's plant-based, is it? Did I read that right? A mixture of meat and plant. Go smithing next. Yes, we are. Let's go smithing. Right, Flem has got out of the breakdown, so congratulations. Really proud of you. We have got some human leather to do some stuff. Don't know what that stuff is, but we've got it nevertheless. And the goal now is to get Flem up to 6 construction. I've never had this problem before. I normally pay attention before. No, we get it to 4 and then get the wind turbine up. Get some batteries inside, a wind turbine just outside. That's probably the best thing to do. Immediately. So Flem, how far are you off of? Still quite a while. Okay. Get your building then, boy. Let me open some of these so I can actually see what resources we have. Start with 2 batteries. Actually, is it really time to start smoothing surfaces? Probably not. So let's get everything that we need up and then hope this gets us. This needs construction for as well. Jeez. It's fine. We're in control. We're always in control, party people. If you've seen my series before, we always know what we're doing. Have no fear. Tazastical is here. Why are these traps over here not getting built? Oh, there we go. It's all getting built now. It's the problem when you put too much up all at once. Let's get some shelves in. Just to be able to organise some stuff inside would be quite handy. You getting much experience from this? I can't imagine you are. No, not really. You got about 200 experience. Like 1,100 at that time. You can see it going up now. The traps will help. So we should get to 4 construction. Building the shelves just to get everything off the floor and inside. Yeah, I feel like the traps are going to get this up. It's actually really, really handy. So, semi-panic. A death in the first episode would be funny. A waste of time, but funny. Yeah, you're about half the way there now, Flem. You should do it. I think the double passion helps a lot. And Holder just researches. Does the hard work, the grafting. I was about to say, did we not start with components? 83 steel. How much does a shelf need? 20. I might actually get you to prioritize these shelves first. Just so we can actually get stuff off the floor. Get stuff inside. Not going to do much for everyone's moods, but work on that shelf as well, please. Storage, clear all, critical, image impacts. And that shelf, with that shelf, link please, storage, clear all, critical, raw food and meals, I guess. Then delete that. So it might like not rot as quick, but it's still gonna rot. Let's not play games here. I'm gonna bully you for a bit, Lamb, in all honesty. Because you can be doing much more. Sleep is for the weak, and you are not the weak. How long is that gonna... 6 hours. Bruh. Still not great. Okay. How much wood have we got? Not enough to get a campfire up or anything like that. Could get a fueled stove. It's going to be a loss of resources. Hate that we're just wasting so much. Both of you get up and consume as much of this meat as possible. Didn't mean to wake them up, but if it's going to go off, we might as well make sure we're full bellies before it goes off. Then what we will do is we'll get everything prioritised, because then next episode we'll actually be able to rock and roll. So we'll get the wind turbine there. Power conduit straight down. Straight down, then we'll be in a really, really good position. Eventually we'll put it through the walls and stuff, but we're not really into the smoothing walls yet. Then phlegm when you wake up. I would like, so I'll hold left shift. Whip short bow when you wake up. Then I think that's not a bad episode. Then especially with Holder being able to complete smithing, that's going to be really important for us. Food, I'm not too concerned about. In all honesty, maybe I should be, but on 500% difficulty, it's not like we're going to be going to have like attacks lacking to come towards us. So yeah, it's the next episode up. Power should be able to get up if we look at phlegm now. Yeah, phlegm's going to hit level 4 construction now. Perfect. So that means we can get the wind turbine up at the very least. Smithing is now done. I guess we go into machining. Having a look. Salting spray, recreation deprived. My bad. My bad. That one's my bad. Oh, now they're having a fight. Or could have been avoided if I paid attention. It's a story of my life. Now Holder feels bad. I feel bad. We all feel bad. But very cute, quaint little base party, people. I think we can all agree. Gonna be a good series. If you got to this point in the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.